So what's the end game of the whole system that's being played out down here? Well, Jesus is going to come back to destroy those that would destroy the earth, because the flesh mind always destroys itself. So man-made systems, whether it's man creating a computer program or a database or whatever, the AI machine will destroy the earth, because it's a man-made system. Man trying to be his own God. Man trying to create a God. Man trying to create a super intelligent God on earth instead of depending on God, because the flesh mind's always trying to usurp the spirit. And that's what the Freemason system's about. That's what this whole thing's about. Man's trying to come up with a system to regulate the flesh, and that's what you see in all the Doctor Who series, the Machine Man, the biological creatures tying into the machines, the Daleks, the rules, the laws, the draconian system. And so to make a long story short, what you're going to find out, the harder you try in the energy of the flesh, the worse you entrap yourself. If you try to manipulate anything in the flesh, you become more trapped, right? Think about the preachers that are legalistic preachers. All their people that go to church, they all look like they have a sour face. Instead of them preaching life and truth and grace and love and forgiveness and spirit walk, they put you under law. Why do these if the Son shall make you free, you shall be free indeed. So why do they try to put you back under law? Because that's what the energy of the flesh does, creates law. So the draconian system is going to exponentially grow with the AI machine. Because who created the AI robot? The human. They call it an intelligent machine. All it is a conglomeration of human thought. The AI is just repeating what it's already read from man in a database. So the energy of the flesh leads to death. The energy of the flesh leads to more law, more rules, more legalism. Man is weak trying to rule man. A weak man trying to rule other men in the energy of the flesh. And he can only do it with rules and laws. Why do you think no nation has a perfect system and never has? Why do you think all these nations fall? Why do they always throw each other under the bus? Because they know that, they'll throw Bill Gates, they'll throw Fauci. They'll throw everybody under the bus because they put confidence and hope and faith in some kind of man, some man-made system or man, or some man's guru thoughts or whatever. Gandhi, sad guru, whatever. They try to magnify mankind and some kind of Gandhi figure, Mother Teresa or whatever, but they fail. Should man not try? Yeah, man's going to try, but he's going to fail. And the purpose of failing is to run you to Jesus, Because when you finally come to the end of yourself, you say, Lord, I can't do it. I need your help. And then he makes a way of escape, right? Sometimes the whole system has to be knocked down and rebuilt. It gets so bad. That's why they want a one world government. They want a one world government because they want an AI God. this AI God that they're going to create with the AI machine will only do what man has already done in an exponential way. The Pharaoh attacked the Jews. The letter killeth, the law. Hitler, Mao, all these leaders always end up making more laws and more rules and more draconian agendas to try to regulate the human, which is impossible because it's an internal thing. And so what are they going to do? They're going to regulate your words, your thoughts, your clothes, your behavior. When you go to a job, they make you wear a uniform, right? They make you wear a dress code. They make you follow the uniform system. If you don't jump on board with their system, you don't have a job. This is why it's hard for people to work a job, because deep down in the human, it's like they're fighting against that. They don't know what it is, but they're fighting against the system in their inner being. But like I said, if you go to Mexico, Canada, anywhere else, they have a system. And each culture is a cult to move you from the flesh mind to the spirit mind. So then when you understand the spirit mind, then no matter what system you're in, you can die daily. And the only way to win down here is to die daily, take up your cross daily. Otherwise, you're going to be frustrated and mad and throwing a fit and living in the past and bitterness and unforgiveness and hating everybody. So the only way to win is take up your cross and die daily, that you might live. Sacrifice. The law is to force you to sacrifice. But the spirit creature doesn't mind sacrifice, because what is love? Really, love is sacrifice. Love is sacrifice. But most of the time, people with fake love, they want everybody else to sacrifice, but they don't want to sacrifice. They want to marry somebody. I want to marry them. They love me, but what about, do you love them? They want the others to sacrifice, but they don't want to sacrifice. And so the future is very clear that the AI computer will set up all these rules and laws and systems, and will monitor what you say and what you think, and try to read your mind and read your body language and know what you put, everything you do in a database, and know what you're going to do before you do it. And it's going to be a draconian system to the hilt like you've never seen. And eventually, because man will fight against the AI will probably just try to destroy the earth. And there's going to be a human tied to the AI is not conscious, so they're going to have to tie a human to the AI, or everybody. They're going to try to, that's what they're going to have to do, is tie the whole world to the AI. And so the whole world will be able to have a visor on, and they're able to see everything that's happening in real time, whatever's top, on the news, the top thing on the news. And so the two witnesses, when the two witnesses get killed in the street, and the whole world is rejoicing, in 3 days they raise up from the dead, and what happens is Jesus has to come back to destroy. They would just, like I said, they're going to destroy themselves. The flesh mind always destroys itself. But they're blaming the two witnesses. They're blaming the 144,000. They're blaming the saints. They're blaming the prophets. The ones who want to believe the lie and have a human God instead of Jesus, the God-man, they want to worship a human God or a man-made God, a machine or a man tied to a machine. They want somebody to rule them because they know they can't rule themselves. So they create this image of a fake God, and they bow down to this AI God, or this beast therion creature. In Revelation, the word is therion. The Greek word is therion. So they worship this beast therion creature, and think that they're okay. In other words, they turn that beast into a god. You can actually see it in Hollywood where they're worshiping the beast and all that. They're telling you, and it's happening right now with those flesh creatures. It's happening right now. But if you're saved, it's not happening with you. You're worshiping Jesus. My point is, they worship mankind. They worship the creation. They worship the AI. Any system, they worship their system until it crashes and burns. And then their whole world is destroyed. Well, why did you worship your system? Sometimes things have to crash and burn. That's all it is down here, is death and resurrection, death and resurrection. And so, long story short, the AI machine and man and his weak systems that he creates a weak system. And notice all the AI robots look female. Man makes these female-looking robots. It's funny. They're telling you, right? Everything that they do, it's the same pattern. It's like right in your face. The future is right in front of you because it's happening now. And when you wake up to it, you're like, you want to shake people and shake them, say, wake up, wake up. The only way out of the cube, the only way out of the 666 AI flesh mind cube reality is to take up your cross, believe on Jesus, receive Christ into your heart, because there's no other way out of this thing. Sacrifice is what this place, and actually you feel better when you like lift weights or you work or you sweat. You feel better, to be honest with you. Whenever you do sacrifice, think about how good it feels. But everybody's wanting to be lazy, and that's what they're trying to do, is create a system where you can they want a socialistic communist system where everybody's just sitting around watching a computer, watching a football game, and they're not doing anything, just zombieing out, sitting on a couch potatoes. That's what they want. Anyway, the future's obvious because it's happening right now. And so they worship the AI, and they want you to worship the AI. They want you to worship a man-made system is what they want.